The Magical Fish. Once upon a time, there was a poor fisherman who lived in a small, dirty shack by the sea. The fisherman woke early every day, pulling on his patched coat to head out to sea. And his wife inside the shack. She swept the dirt floor with a tired broom. She muttering about the leaks in the roof and the cold winds that blew through the cracks. The fisherman trudged down the muddy path to the sea. Some days he caught only a few small fish, barely enough for a meal. Other days, he came home empty-handed. Inside the shack, his wife swept the dirt floor with an old broom made of twigs. The roof leaked when it rained, and the wind howled through cracks in the walls. They had only one pot to cook in, one table, and 2 rickety chairs. Their meals were plain mostly fish, stew, and dry bread, when they had any. Despite their poverty, the fisherman was content. He hummed little songs and often paused to watch the sunrise shimmer on the waves. But his wife was not so easily pleased. She grumbled at the holes in her apron, the cold nights, and the endless waiting.
I'm tired of this life. There must be more for us than fish bones and leaky roofs.
One morning, the fisherman cast his net and waited. Suddenly, a fish was caught in the net.
Please let me go. I am no ordinary fish. I am an enchanted prince.
The fisherman, kind at heart, was astonished.
Of course. I'm leaving you in the water.
And let the magic fish swim free. When he returned home, he told his wife what had happened.
You didn't ask for anything. You could have wished for a nice cottage. Go back and ask the fish.
The fisherman, hearing his wife's words, went back to the sea. Suddenly, the water had turned a little greenish.
Flounder, flounder in the sea. Come, for my wife has need of thee.
The fish appeared and asked,
What does she want?
She wants a cottage.
Go home. She has it.
And sure enough, the old shack was gone. In its place stood a cozy cottage. The next morning, sunlight streamed through the clean glass windows of their new cottage.
Oh, I slept so well. It's so quiet and warm here. But now that I think about it, if the fish could give us this, maybe we could ask for something even better.
One afternoon, the fisherman was out front, tending to a small garden patch, planting herbs and pulling weeds. The wife was inside the house, sweeping the wooden floors, humming a cheerful tune. But soon, the wife wanted more.
Go back. I want a castle.
Wait a minute. Now you might be wondering, who is this magical fish? Why does it speak? As strange as it seems, this fish has a story of its own. Let's take a moment to uncover its mysterious past. Long ago, the magic fish was actually a young prince who ruled a peaceful kingdom. He kind, curious, and beloved by his people. He lived in a beautiful crystal palace hidden deep in a lush forest, surrounded by fountains and flowers. The prince loved simple things. He would read under the trees and ride his white horse through golden meadows. Though royalty, he was humble and believed in fairness and peace. But not everyone liked his kindness. A jealous sea witch, angered by his goodness. One day, driven by a desire to see the world beyond the trees, the prince rode his white horse to the edge of the kingdom, where the forest met the vast, endless sea. As he stood by the shore, mesmerized by the waves, the prince wanted to go down to the sea, and he did. Then the sea witch saw the prince. Then the sea witch fired a laser light at the prince. The sea witch's laser light hits the prince's head, and he drowns. From then on, the prince turned into a golden fish. That was the untold story of the magical fish. Now, let's return to our main story. The fisherman returned. The sea was darker, now choppy and grey.
Flounder, flounder in the sea. Come, for my wife has need of thee.
What does she want now?
She wants a castle.
Go home. She has it.
And there it was, a grand castle with towers and gardens. But it wasn't enough. The castle had marble floors, golden chandeliers, sprawling gardens. The fisherman walked through the grand gates, stunned. The wife now wore gowns made of silk and velvet. Jewelry sparkled on her fingers and neck.
Now I want to be queen.
The fisherman was uneasy, but he went away. The sea was now stormy and black.
She wants to be queen now.
The fish got his wish again. She became the queen. Still, she was not satisfied.
I want to be like God. I want to rule the sun and the moon.
The fisherman went back again. The sea roared. The sky flashed with lightning, and the waves crashed high. The fish rose from the depths.
What does she want now?
She wants to be like God.
The fish said nothing. He just went back to the sea. When the fisherman returned home, the castle was no more. And there, in their old broken hut, sat his wife, just as before. And there, they lived forever. Greed can never be satisfied. Be grateful for what you have. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share with your buddies, and subscribe for more magical tales. Your support brings more wonder to life. See you in the next adventure.